Over the past 2 decades, India has been showing one of the world's fastest rates of economic growth, leading to some major lifestyle changes for the expanding middle classes. However, not all changes have been positive. Rights groups are warning that thousands of women are being lured from their villages with promises of a better life, only to wind up trapped in a life of forced domestic servitude as maids in wealthy families. Young women and children are brought to cities where they are kept in slums by placement agencies before being farmed out to households in India and abroad. Activists say women are frequently victims of physical and sexual abuse and are only fed on table scraps. Earlier this year, the rescue of a beaten and starving 13-year-old girl from a second-story apartment became a national cause célèbre when it came out that she had been sold as a maid to a wealthy family. Her employers had allegedly left her imprisoned in the residence for 6 days while they were holidaying in Thailand.
These domestic helps are here just like slaves of 18th century. No one is to care about. They are extorted, they are physically abused. Their wages are withheld, they are not allowed to talk to their parents on mobile, they are not allowed to meet their parents even if they come. This is the condition of the girls.
Police officials say such cases are difficult to detect because victims are often unwilling or afraid to report abuse, and officers do not always realize the seriousness of the situation. Earlier this year, Delhi authorities drafted a bill which aims to monitor home help agencies. However, rights groups say they are dissatisfied by the level of protection provided by the legislation.
This bill, what I feel, is drafted from the employer's viewpoint to make them feel safe from hiring domestic help from an agency which has accreditation from the government. It is not looking towards the issues and problems of the domestic workers that they face, be it abuse, be it beaten up, or maybe their wages are not paid, due wages are not paid, and it is not even acknowledging the fact that there are thousands of children working in home as a domestic help.
Unofficial estimates put the number of people currently working as maids in India at around 90 million, a number which is expected to increase exponentially within the next few years. Activists say that while reports of migrant workers being abused in the Middle East and Southeast Asia are fairly common, in India it is a new and worrying trend.